Let's take a look at the possible actions you can choose from. The wizard groups related actions together into 5 sections: Common, Media, Project, More, and Quiz. We'll start with the Common section, which includes 11 possible actions: Change state of, show layer, hide layer, jump to slide, jump to scene, jump to time cue point, lightbox slide, close lightbox, move, emphasize, and set focus. As we talked about in the user interface panel, states are minor variations of an object. For example, when you're browsing the internet and hover your mouse over a hyperlink, the link's appearance changes to let you know it's clickable. That visual change is an example of a state. When we assign the change state of action, we're telling Storyline to change how an object looks when something happens. Show layer tells the course to display a specific layer on top of the base slide. The layer acts almost like its own mini slide. It has its own properties, content, objects, and timeline. Hide layer does the opposite. If you've displayed a layer to explain a concept and no longer need it, this action hides the layer. The next 2 actions, jump to slide and jump to scene, work the same way. They move the learner either to a specific slide or to the first slide in a different scene. Jump to timed or cue point is similar, but it keeps the learner on the same slide while moving them to a specific moment in the timeline. For example, you might let the learner skip past the learning objectives or replay a section of narration. By inserting an object and using this trigger, they can click to jump forward or backward to that cue point. Think of a lightbox slide as a pop-up window. It appears in front of the current slide, and the learner can only interact with the content on that lightbox. The lightbox slide action tells Storyline to open a slide in that format, while close lightbox closes it and returns the learner to the original slide. Another option is Move, which works with motion path animations. This action tells Storyline when an object should move and which motion path it should follow. For instance, sliding across the screen to emphasize a key point. Emphasize is another animation-based trigger. On the Animations tab, you can create an emphasis animation, and the emphasize trigger is what tells Storyline to run one of those 12 built-in animations. Finally, Set Focus is all about accessibility. It allows you to define where the learner's attention, or a screen reader's focus, should go next. This ensures your course is usable and navigable for all learners, including those using assistive technology.